Welcome to Social Friendly Insights, and today we are going to talk about the future of everything. I'm Akanksha Tyagi, Director of Social Friendly, and I hope you're keeping safe. These times are completely unprecedented. They're tough and trying for all of us. I hope you're keeping healthy and happy. So, the one thing that this pandemic has taught us is the normal that we knew to be true has potentially changed. So, the question that arises is that what is the new normal and how do we move around it? And the answer is recalibration. We studied the hierarchy of needs by Maslow at some point of time, and today we are going to talk about the hierarchy of recalibration. So, the first stage in the hierarchy of recalibration is recalibration of self. This pandemic has taught us that no matter how much we plan, there are always going to be things that are unprecedented. And the only way to combat it is by imbibing flexibility. But by flexibility, I don't mean flexibility in your outside environment or your workplace or your home. I mean flexibility in our nature. What I'm trying to point out is that we take our locus of control and dependency from outside to within. I break it down into three parts. There's a three-part model and I call it ACI. A is for acceptance. Acceptance because until unless we don't accept the fact that whenever we go back to our work, whenever we start resuming the lives that we had before this pandemic, it is not going to be exactly the same. Acceptance comes with a lot of questions. The moment we accept that, okay, this is not the new normal, or this is how the new normal is going to be, then the question comes up is, what is going to be the new normal? How do I change myself around it? I need to do a lot of changing. That is what I call contemplation. Contemplation is not just about the physicalities of hows and whats. It is also about the smallest of small things, such as, am I waking up on time? Am I sleeping on time? Do I have enough time throughout the day to do all the things that I need to? What I'm trying to point out is that through this entire process of contemplation, you can really understand what are your strengths. And not just strengths as a business owner or as an employee, but strengths as a human being. Are you unfazed by uncertainties? Or do you get really anxious when your plans don't work out? Contemplation will help you take out your strengths and use them to combat all the anxieties around this pandemic. Now, I is for implementation. Through implementation, what I'm trying to say is that you implement every solution by imbibing flexibility in your nature. The whole idea of recalibrating self is to move away from fixed setups, be it for office and work or your home, and bringing about flexibility by imbibing these new changes. So the next stage is recalibrating our homes. Now, I've been getting a lot of questions from friends and clients who say that they constantly feel that their homes are not ready for work from home environment. And I tell them that moving stuff around, creating a workspace is the least that you can do, but that's not it. And to answer that, I bring you the recalibrated concept of home. With everything that's going on, the concept of home should move beyond the four walls to here, edge, a happy place. What I mean to say is that in your home, you find this one corner that makes you feel happy. Maybe it's front of your bookshelf where you like the smell and the feel of old books, or maybe it's front of your TV. O is for optimism corner. Now, sometimes you might need a little bit of extra push, you need some motivation. So maybe you find a corner that makes you feel really positive and optimistic. M is for mindfulness. Now, these trying times, they have told us very explicitly that it is very important to sit with ourselves, to calm ourselves down, to calm our mind. So, imbibing some meditation in our lives, whichever form, and imbibing the concept of mindfulness has become a necessity. Now, E is for efficiency booster. Now, there might be times where you really need to bring your A game, but you're not feeling up to it. So you keep a corner aside where this particular activity that you do, it brings up your efficiency. For me, if I have to give an example, it's cooking. The moment I enter my kitchen and I'm cutting and chopping and I'm sauteing, I'm up to pitch the new idea. So this concept of recalibrating your home, what this does is that the moment you're feeling demotivated, you're feeling low, or you're feeling low on efficiency, it brings you up. You instantly know what to do. Now the final stage in the hierarchy is recalibrating work. We all know that it's the need of the hour. Recalibrating work is something that all of us have been really pondering upon. To sort of give you a 30,000 feet view, we have to understand that we cannot take the previously known business processes and formats and fit into the new world. For businesses, the role of HR has increasingly become very important. In fact, the HR department should act like a catalyst and a bridge between the employees and the business owners, ensuring that there is a seamless flow of communication between the two. For employees, it is absolutely essential to communicate what are the problems that they're facing while working from home, and also keep pointing out what are the activities that they feel have become redundant. A 30-minute phone call could be turned into a single email. If that video conferencing time could be used more effectively, it is very, very important to communicate. And for business owners, it is very important to understand that their employees are working from home, which means that maybe their kid is running around, maybe they have to cook at that time. You have to be a little bit more empathetic. For businesses, it is also very important to recalibrate your vision, to think about these newer realities as something that is going to be there for a longer haul, to not just plan for what is going to happen when the lockdown lifts or what are we going to do today, but to in fact plan as to how are we going to imbibe again the flexibility in our working formats so as to combat any sort of uncertainties. If businesses and business owners want to understand in detail how you can combat the uncertainties and anxieties around this situation, we've done a video on that and it's up on our channel. You can check that out. So if you have any doubts and you would like to understand in detail some of the concepts that I've explained, please feel free to get in touch with us and stay safe, maintain the distancing, stay healthy and stay happy.